Something I've been meaning to talk about for a while is the discussion of foreign interference in Canadian politics. But it's not just politics, it's also just our everyday life. And unfortunately, I don't think any of us have really realized how bad foreign interference has been. There was a press conference in Parliament, 12 different people with a representative of NDP party in British Columbia speaking on the topic of foreign interference.
As the Canadian Coalition for Foreign Influence Transparency Registry and Human Rights Coalition, we welcome all of you to our joint press conference today.
Justice Hoag's final report is an important step in acknowledging the existential threat that disinformation and transnational repression pose to Canada's democracy. However, it's deeply concerning that it fails to acknowledge Russia's extensive and long-term information warfare against Canada. The Kremlin has spent years spreading disinformation, eroding trust in our institutions, and manipulating public discourse in Canada. Denying Moscow's intent to do so and dismissing this threat serves to embolden the Kremlin and its authoritarian allies, offering them a sense of impunity.
Things like bribery, fraud, and stuff like that, those needs to be legislated so they can be prevented. Right now, we see a lot of the nominations are being managed by different groups, including foreign regimes like China, India, Russia, etc. And it's vital because we are talking about person that we see on the ballot, if you think about it.
Foreign interference will not stop, as Commissioner Hook said, and continue to be sophisticated, persistent, and pervasive. We already see the Chinese Communist Party, the CCP, has heightened its threat of transnational repression to diaspora communities recently. The governments must prioritize addressing transnational repression against diaspora communities in Canada.
Now, this isn't to start going Cold War on you and start panicking about things that, it's really hard to predict whether are true or false. But we have had a lot of interesting connections with foreign interference from other countries that are run under dictatorships. I'm putting this out because I think it's something that we really need to consider when we're going into election period.